guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David and Tamanir back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, I'm going to be doing a review / analysis for the 2019 race in Monaco. And if you guys are wondering where my review for the Coca-Cola 600 was, I did not watch the full race in that, so I don't really know that much of it. And I don't like to do the videos I don't know much of when it comes to reviewing that type of stuff. But when it comes to this, I did actually watch a bit more, like almost like 75% of the Monaco Grand Prix, and I have some of the incidents that took place, some of the exciting moments, and I'm gonna be basically going through that and seeing what happens then. Okay, so before I get into like the finishing order, we're gonna go through a quick some of the incidents that happened, and I'm gonna talk about some of the incidents that happened. So on lap 2, Leclerc overtook Lando Norris around I forgot what that thing is called, the loop type thing. And I just gotta say, Charles Leclerc was on a charge after yesterday. Ferrari kind of ruined strategy, and he had to start at the back because of it. But Leclerc was on a charge today, and that man looked like he was on a mission to win his home Grand Prix, or at least finish on the podium of his home Grand Prix. And on the second lap, he did a fantastic overtake into the, I think it was a hairpin, into the hairpin, and over on Lando Norris, and that was one of the best moves in this race. So moving on another lap 7, it was also Leclerc doing another fancy move. I think this one he did at what was the corner's name? Rascasse. He did overtake on Romain Grosjean, but the next overtake he did at Rascasse, what ended up costing his race. And speaking about that Rascasse incident, on lap 9, Leclerc hit the wall trying to overtake Nico Hülkenberg. And this one, he was kind of a bit reckless too. He did the same kind of move, but this time he was a bit too close to the wall. He ended up hitting the wall, and that ended up costing him. And later on, he would eventually retire from the race, and he would not finish in his home Grand Prix in his first home race driving for Ferrari. Man, that's got to be sad for Charles Leclerc. I feel sorry for this guy. This guy's had so much bad luck because of Ferrari and their strategies and everything like that. He deserves at least one good race and one bad thing that's not happening to him. But on lap 11, there was a controversial moment because there was an unsafe release by Red Bull for Max Verstappen, and Max Verstappen actually came out next to Bottas and kind of squeezed Bottas into the wall. Bottas ended up losing a piece of his car, and Verstappen ended up getting a 5-second penalty, which ended up costing him a podium finish. So on lap 16, there was a car part that was caused by Giovinazzi, but Giovinazzi was trying to go down the inside of George Russell. He hit George Russell, and then George Russell ended up blocking like four other cars that ended up staying until Russell was able to back up and get going. I'm pretty sure they had to still have like a virtual safety car to get Russell going in the right direction. So on lap 18, I think it was 9 laps after, he hit Nico Hülkenberg, Charles Leclerc in his home Grand Prix retired on lap 18, 9 laps after the incident. And a lot of fans that were there to see Charles Leclerc, there was a whole bunch of banners out there, like people watching from the hotels. They had like "Go on Charles Leclerc" or "Viva Charles Leclerc." And to see that moment for those fans, those fans must be really disappointed to see their driver retire in his home race, and that has to be hard on Charles Leclerc. But he said he was going to go for broke, or he was going to go big or go home, and he went big, and he ended up going home, funny enough. But on lap 45, about a good 27 laps later, Magnussen was a bit too overly aggressive on Perez, and he kind of squeezed Perez to cut in the chicane. Oh wait, no, okay, I have that wrong. Magnussen squeezed Perez almost into the wall that was heading into, I think that I forgot what the turn means. I don't know the turn means at Monaco, but it's that one where you brake hard and then turn left, turn right, and try and avoid the wall that's on the left side. It's like near the water around there. And Magnussen kind of squeezed Sergio Perez too close to that wall. Magnussen ended up cutting the chicane, and I think I'm not sure if he did get a penalty. I don't remember right. So please tell me, you guys, if he actually did get a penalty. But yeah, I've never liked I do like Magnussen, but I think he's very overly aggressive sometimes, and that aggressiveness is gonna end up biting you in the butt. But from lap 48 to the finish after his first pit stop. I'm pretty sure Hamilton was just struggling on his tires after starting first. He got to the lead, of course, but after the first pit stop, man, he was struggling on his tires. And to the finish, he just non-stop complained, and he was able to carry his tires and not do one lockup on his tires. That's very impressive, to not do a lockup on your tires when they're starting to get worn and even get more worn. That's very impressive from Hamilton. And I just gotta say, this guy is one of the best drivers of all time, and I'm very happy to be seeing this from Hamilton in in this era, because I was never around for the Ayrton Senna / Alain Prost era. I was not even around. I was not even. I think I was young around when Schumacher was just finishing the Schumacher era. But now it's the Hamilton era, and I'm seeing the Hamilton era. So on I think it was, lap 76 of the race, Hamilton was trying to defend from Verstappen. Verstappen did a Daniel Ricciardo and dive bomb Lewis Hamilton, and Lewis Hamilton ended up having to cut the chicane, but Lewis Hamilton kind of did squeeze Verstappen in the wall. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember seeing the highlights right, Hamilton actually did get a penalty, but I think he had another gap to Vettel where he beat Vettel, and Vettel ended up finishing second, and Verstappen still had a penalty from when he squeezed Bottas into the wall and the unsafe release, and that ended up costing Verstappen what probably would have been a win, because in the end Hamilton did get the win, and Hamilton did win his third race at Monaco. But here are the finishing results. We're going to go team by team, but this time we're not going to go from top team. We're just going to go from the teams that listed down and where they finished and how I think they did during the whole day. So number 1, we have Red Bull. Verstappen finished 4th. Gasly drove back and did an awesome P5. That man put on the drive of his life today. Mercedes, Hamilton finished 1st. Definitely driver of the day for keeping ahead on those old tires, those worn tires, even though he was complaining about them. Because if he had pit, he would have definitely lost the race like he did a couple years ago, where he pit and Rosberg and Vettel ended up beating him. Rosberg ended up winning that race. Bottas finishing 3rd. Bottas with the whole Verstappen thing. And I think Bottas had a separate incident that caused him to get that penalty, I think. But I'm not really too sure about that. Ferrari, Vettel 2nd. We already know about Charles Leclerc. Vettel, decent drive. I think he started 3rd, if I'm right. And, no, he started 4th. Wait, I forgot where he started. I think he started 4th. He started either 3rd or 4th, but he had a quiet drive, finishing 2nd. McLaren, Carlos Sainz finishing P6. Amazing P6 from Carlos Sainz. This guy's definitely the best driver in McLaren. Lando Norris, 11th. Lando Norris, a very good drive. Racing Point, 12th and 16th. Perez finishing 12th. Stroll, 16th. Toro Rosso having a very fantastic day. Double points for them, finishing 7th and 8th. Alfa Romeo finishing 17th and 19th. A very impressive day for them. Kimi Räikkönen having, one of his worst days. And then Giovinazzi just having an average day. Renault, Daniel Ricciardo finishing 9th, and Nico Hülkenberg finishing 13th. Good job from Daniel Ricciardo to finish P9. And in the points, Williams finished 15th and 18th. Funny enough for Williams, they did actually not finish last for this one race. But that was good to see from Williams. And then the final team we have is Haas, with Kevin Magnussen finishing 14th and Roman Grosjean finishing 10th. But other than that, guys, that's the end of the video. Please do smash the like button if you guys like this. And if you guys want me to view the highlight of the NASCAR race and get a video for that, then please do smash the like button, guys. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.